Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Miss Roxanne and this is DailyRambles. So sorry about the saturation level with this video. The sun is fully out, but it'll probably go back behind a cloud any minute now. So anyway, welcome back to my channel. We're doing season 3, episode 9 of Avatar: The Last Airbender called Nightmares and Daydreams. And let's get started. So they're at the rendezvous. So the gang is at the rendezvous point, and the invasion's in 4 days. So Aang is starting to kind of spaz out a little bit, and he can't sleep because of the nightmare where he was battling Lord Ozai, and he didn't have pants. So yeah, so he said he wakes up and he starts training. Then we cut to Rizuka's back to getting pampered, and like he is getting everything that he wanted, pretty much. Like he's getting pampered. People adoring him. He's got fans. He goes to Mai's house, and it's literally across the street, but they literally carry him across the street because he doesn't have to walk anymore because he's got people that does that for him. And so yeah, so then we cut to where Aang is punching a tree, and he starts freaking out. And then he's like, okay, I worked it out. Maybe it's just all like a thing because everyone's starting to get a little concerned. But anyway, Aang tries to sleep again, and then he has another nightmare. But this time it's a math test, and he obviously didn't study for the math test. And so he wakes up and trains some more. Then we cut to where Katara is starting to get worried, and then we have Zuko and May being very lovey-dovey. And then May tells him about the meeting, and he didn't know about the meeting, and he's kind of miffed about that a lot. Then we cut to where Aang has another nightmare, and he's spazzing out again, and Sokka's not helping because he's pretending to be a therapist with his disguise, and also that wasn't working either. Then Katara tries to distress him by doing hot yoga, but that kind of made him pass out a little bit. Then also Sokka at first also tried to tell him like, oh, it's no big deal, just gotta defeat the Fire Lord. If you don't, everyone will just perish. And so then he tried a therapist thing, and that also didn't work. And then we cut to Rizuko talks to Azula, and that he is invited to the war meeting, but he's not going to go. Then we cut to where Toph tries to massage Aang, and that she went way too hard on him because she used like actual rocks, and like it was not fun for him. And then we cut to May and Zuko talk over about the meeting, and then she's like, "Just don't worry about it. You're fine. You're with me." Like, then we cut to where Aang is still can't sleep, and so now he has decided that he's refusing to sleep until the invasion. So he's gonna be up for like 2 days straight, and it's not going well. So he talks to Katara, says, "I love you," and they kiss, but turns out that was actually a daydream. And then we cut to where a servant comes to get Zuko to go to the meeting, and that his dad won't start the meeting until Zuko comes to the meeting. Then we cut to where Sokka is building Appa's armor, and Aang has completely lost it. And so Momo actually physically talks to him, like literally, like in words. And then Appa does too. And then it's Momo versus Appa, which is probably the funniest thing ever. I really enjoyed that, especially Appa doing like a tornado of swords. He has like 3 of them, and it's hysterical. I loved it. And then he runs for it. And then we cut to where Zuko had a really good meeting, but he wasn't himself though, because wasn't he wasn't talking or still spoken to. He was very like his father's son. Like he was literally just there. And he talked when he was spoken to. Anyway, then we cut to where Katara, Sokka, and Toph made a bed for Aang, and he's finally asleep, and he finally has a good dream, and that was the end of the episode. Um, it was a fine episode. Honestly, I give it an A just because it had really funny parts in it, and I really enjoyed it. And like the final dream was funny. It's like because it's like you don't have pants, and Aang's like, yes, I do. You don't have pants. And then Ozai's like, oh my god, he runs off screaming, and it was funny. But it was a really good. It was a fine episode. It wasn't like the best. It was obviously like a filler episode, but we do dive into the mind of Aang and how he is. You know, usually he's very calm, cool, and collected. Most of the time, some of the time, obviously he freaks out. But this is the one episode where he's constantly in freak out mode until like the very end. And so he's just super, super nervous about what's going on. And overall, great episode. It was fine. That's it. I'm tired. I hope y'all have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe if you want. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.